At perfect. So, as I had said, my name is Beth Barron. I am one of the board members for the Role Players Guild of Kansas City, and I am one of the coordinators for the Midwest GameFest. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic time this weekend. I know it's in a space that not all of us are familiar or even comfortable with. You know, I'm definitely one of those. So it's really been amazing that we have 300 attendees here. Before I get into too many details, I did want to say or ask all of you guys to please follow us both on Twitch and Twitter. We're very close to a couple of follower thresholds that we're trying to get to, so it really would help. So, like I mentioned, we have 300 attendees this year, which I think surpassed a lot of our expectations. You guys have all made this just amazing. Of the events that we've had so far, over 165 were submitted, and most of those have made, which is just amazing. I cannot thank you guys so much. So, hats off to all of our volunteers. That includes our GMs, our hosts, our exhibitors, our sponsors, and honestly, our players. Like, without you guys, without everybody, this event wouldn't have come together. So, just really, 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 thank you all for coming out despite pandemic and everything else. So, I did want to give out one special thank you to Meepleathon. I know that having to move to this digital space really hampered some of their events. So to have them participate and be active at as a collaborator with us was really fantastic, and we appreciate them. Couple of reminders before I get into the art show and then the benefit raffle. Clearly Guilty is live tonight at 8 p.m. If none of you guys have heard Clearly Guilty before, 100% highly recommend. Please go check them out. They are Kansas City's premier nerd band. Just absolutely fantastic time. Please don't miss out on it. So that'll be here on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central. Second reminder, the art show silent auction is going to wrap up at 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. So make sure to bid, check out any all of the pieces online and the comments below. All of that, all of the details for that are at midwestgamefest.org/art. Big call out to Dorky Dino, Brandy, who helped us put all of that together. Couple other special call outs. We wanted to call out, obviously, Tabletop for helping us put together so many different assets and being a wonderful sponsor. Cardboard Corner, Tabletop, and RPG Lawrence. So just really, 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 really appreciate everyone. So the next thing that I want to move on to is the art show. Now, that is separate from the art auction, just to make that clear. There were a few pieces I think that were in both, but they are kind of separate. So, the art show winners. First, we want to thank everybody who participated. There were some phenomenal art pieces there, and just blew me away. I know that there's some hesitation there, right? Because it's in a digital space versus a physical space. And like, I just really loved the creativity and thought that went into that. And just cannot thank everybody enough for participating. So we did have 4 categories. We had children's, teens, adult hobbyists, and adult professionals. So for our children's category, our first place was Road Trip by Christina. So thank you so much. That it was really fantastic. For the teenager category, in third place, we had Giving You Space by Gina Collier. Second place was Visualizing Peace by Ava Kuchikio. And if I butcher your last name, I'm really, really sorry. I have that trouble with many, many, many names. All names, really. In first place for the teenagers category, we had Wizard's Study by Cora Rucker. So, really, everybody put a clap emoji in chat for all of our winners. Would really appreciate it. Next, we had the adult hobbyists. In third place, we had Lava Golem by Jake Paul. Second place, The Face Stealer by Nathan Cass. And first place, Tech Priest Mana Plus of Domacletus. We're gonna go with that. Number 4 by Andrew Haas. So, fantastic job, guys. Congratulations. For the adult professional category, in third place, we had Dungeon Disaster by Andy Dykman. Second place was Star Wars Hoodie by Jamie Zare from Danny's Crochet. And first place is Audrey 3 by Dawn Rucker. So again, thank you for all of those wonderful submissions, and congratulations to all of our winners. Next, and I sorry for not saying this earlier, but we also had a cosplay contest via Facebook. So I do want to announce those winners as well really quickly. For that, we had Best in Show was Christy Thrower as the Dark Magical Girl. First place, or excuse me, first would be honorable mention to Shari Vondilariz as the Plague Doctor. Second place is Michaela Cash as Ariel. Judge's choice went to Riza Alistair as Evie Eve the monk. Please correct me in chat. I know I got all of those wrong. Name. And finally, in first place was Fancy Jen Cosplay as excuse me, Fancy Jen Cosplay and Family. So it was a whole group dressed as Legend of Zelda characters. So if you have not seen those, they should be in the Discord as well as on Facebook. So definitely head over there because they look fantastic. All right. Now it's time for the raffle. The way that we're going to be doing this, excuse me, is first all of the items that were donated for the benefit raffle. They're going to be listed on the screen on Twitch, but also if you want some additional information, go to midwestgamefest.org/benefit-raffle, and you can see all of those items. But again, we do have the titles of them up on Twitch, as well as a small visual representation. So when I call out a name, I'm going to be calling whatever name is listed on the badge. Sometimes that can be an email address or it can be a handle that you go by, but more often than not, it's a person's legal name. So I will be calling those out, and then what you will need to do is reach out to us either here in the stream chat and say, "Hey, that's me," or you will go to the Discord channel. We have a text channel called Stage Text, and you would go in there and say, "Hey, that's me," and then we have sort of your spot saved in our rolling software that we're using. So when you say, "Hey, that's me," what we're going to do is verify your badge number. And you can find that badge number if you're not quite sure what your badge number was. You can determine that by logging into the tabletop event system. So that's where you got your badge, that's where you purchased your raffle tickets. You can get your badge number from there. And that is how you will verify your identity. So what I will do is call the names. You'll verify with one of our staff with your badge number, and then you pick your item. So I know that with how we've done raffles in the past, it's usually reading out a series of numbers and kind of going through that way. This is definitely a little different, being in a physical space and not being able, one, to see all your lovely faces, but also to see items as they go. So bear with us. I'm positive that we'll run into a couple of difficulties, but I'm hoping that this goes as smoothly as possible. So, if there are no questions, and if you do have a question, please put it in the chat. Either myself, I will see it, or our moderators will be able to answer that for you. With all of that said, let's get started, guys. So our very first winner is Kai Petty. And that's Kai. So if Kai Petty is here in the chat listening in, please come on down. We are going to move on while we're waiting for Kai to respond. I'm going to call out a couple of names, but we do have them in a strict order so that when that person does select their thing, they will get first uh, dibs, as people say. Uh, However, if they don't respond, you know, pretty quickly, we'll have to move on. So, that second name is John Dickerson. So, John Dickerson, if you are here, please let us know. Either in Discord or in Twitch. Give me just 1 second here. I am going to bring up something on my other screen. Somebody in chat says, John Dickerson, you lucky dog. All right. Perfect. Got everything there. So the next winner is Brian Farmer. So Brian, if you are available, please let us know either in Twitch or in... Oh, there he is. He responded in Discord. I think that is our first response. Congratulations, Brian. All right. Next is Ian Lee, if you're available. Perfect. So Ian now has responded as well. And as soon as they pick items, we'll let you guys know sort of as items become non-available. Next up, our very own Brad Kelly, who is one of our organizers. I promise if I could have, I would have removed all of his entries. Just letting you know right there. So you know it's not biased because I would have deleted it. Oh my goodness. And he actually just won a second time. So Brad has now 2 wins. Right in a row. This is it's very fair, trust. Next, we have Brian Farmer again. All right. So it looks like John Dickerson has now responded. Perfect. Brian's responded. Ian has responded. That's good. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, nope. We've got a request to hold for a minute, so we will. While we are doing that, I want to kind of talk about gaming during this event. And I know that me personally, I've been doing a lot of the back end stuff and some tech support. But I really hope you all have been having a fantastic time. A couple of the fun stories that I've been able to hear, it has been really nice. I know that it's a very different atmosphere than a physical con, right? Obviously, we're all still at home. But it's been a lot of fun and just hanging out in some of the uh like the tech support channel and the chit chat channel. That's been a lot of fun. Uh I really, really appreciate this community at a time like this. And when I can log in the mornings to Discord to start, doing tech support and start helping everybody out, it's lovely to see all of the conversation that people have been having. I know we have a lot of channels that can seem overwhelming at first, but going back through and seeing like all of the vendors have had chats going on, it's been really lovely. I really hope everybody's had a chance to check out the vendor hall. uh just a tremendous amount of work went into that, not only by some of the convention staff, but by the vendors themselves. Just it's a really cool space. Really, really, really enjoy it. All right, just checking out chat really quick. I think we are good to roll a couple more times. So let's call out a couple more names. Matthew Verts. So congratulations to Matthew Verts. It is a good name. Cole, who is one of our volunteers, actually. Cole, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your last name. It's not gonna happen. Can't do it. Right. Next up, we have Don Muni. I'm sure it is uh it's not even spelled the same way, but anytime I see the last name of Muni, I think of St. Louis. Here at Kansas City, we have the Starlight Theater. In St. Louis, they have the Muni Theater, which is very similar concept. So anytime I see that last name, that is exactly what I think of. So I hope I didn't offend you, Don. Talking about St. Louis and Kansas City. Some people don't like that. Ah, yes. I did forget. Cole does go by coleslaw, so you can see Cole over in the chat. He is one of our volunteers. He's actually been one of our volunteers for I think 4 years now. So one of our uh longest running volunteers. So next up, we have John Dickerson again. We know he's here. So he'll be able to pick his next item. Did we get confirmation about John, or not, excuse me, John, Don Muni or Matthew Vert? Fantastic. Okay. What about Kai Petty? Is Kai here yet? Well, we're gonna keep checking along. Jeffrey Gates. Congratulations to Jeffrey Gates. I feel like I'm calling out a bingo numbers. Oh, I think we have Jeffrey in chat. Next up is Paul Baker. Real quick, one of our mods did just say that our system is well, I say our system, Twitch. Uh Twitch is blocking all caps messages. So um if you are typing in all caps, we're not able to see it at this time. So we do ask that you quell your excitement and type in camel case. All right. So we're going to call out a few names. However, there is just a little bit of a backlog while we're trying to get everybody taken care of. So just be aware if your name has been called, uh one of our staff will reach out to you and be able to take what your item is. I will say, as items have been taken, the image on your screen has been updated so you can see that both of the HOR certs have been taken, as well as uh, the Dungeons mask and bag combo and the conditioner. Conditioner. Sorry about that. The condition coasters. So, those were a set of coasters that had all of like the condition markers that you can get in like D&D and Pathfinder and stuff. All right, I've stalled a little bit for our volunteers. Next up is coleslaw again. Yeah, Greenlight, I also need a conditioner. My hair is naturally curly, so it's naturally dry. Maybe that's why I have conditioner on the brain all the time. But yes, Cole, you won for a second time. Next up is Kelsey Ayers. Kelsey, if you are here, please let us know either in chat, Twitch chat, or in Discord. Uh, One of our mods commented, in the time of COVID, who's really paying attention to hair care? I would say now is the best time to get your hair and skincare just down right off. Because then, when this pandemic's over, you're fabulous. Of course, having met many of you in person, you guys are already fabulous. No conditioner needed. Next winner is Paige Dixon. Paige, if you are here, please let us know. Really love all of the stuff going on in chat. Of course, we have our mods and everyone getting their items, but also some really great comments. So just absolutely loving it. Dre says, now's the time to grow out all facial hair and regular hair. Personally, I got a haircut. And by haircut, I mean I cut my own hair off. So I wouldn't have to deal with it. And then one of our mods says, make sure you are on fleek when you step outside for the first time in a year. All right. Who is next? So we had, just to repeat the last three names, we had Cole, Kelsey and Paige Dixon. Next up, Alexi Winter. Alexi Winter. Someone says that's a Finnish name if I've ever heard one. Uh I cannot say Dre, but it is pretty great. I personally like our next uh winner, which is Bill Murray. I love it when names line up like that. I'm sure that they get that all of the time. Uh but that's pretty great. So, Alexi did claim their prize in Discord, and then Paige also said something in Discord for our moderator. Now, there was a question on names called versus prizes. So I have 23 total prizes available. And everything that's still available is up on the screen on Twitch. So we still have quite a bit to go to, so I'm going to keep going on through. Greenlight, you are absolutely correct. We had 23 prizes. But we still have quite a few, so we're going to keep on trucking. Let's see, how many names have been called so far? $18 people have been called so far, and that includes our third coleslaw, which I love saying that. It sounds like I'm ordering coleslaw 3 times, but no, that is Cole, one of our volunteers, has now won 3 times. Next up, we have Christopher Cruz. Christopher, if you're here, either let us know in Twitch or in Discord. Hey! Looks like Cooney in our Twitch chat is Christopher, so congratulations. Next up, we have John Dickerson again. Congratulations. And we have Ian Lee. So, that brings us. Let me go ahead and back up to our last 3 just to be sure. We have Christopher Cruz, who has said now something in both Twitch and Discord, so thank you so much. Our volunteers will be reaching out. John Dickerson and Ian Lee. All right. Next up, Gary Bush. Gary, if you're here, go ahead and let us know. All right. So, I do want to take one moment here and say, hey, Brad, I know that you're volunteering, but did you pick your raffle items? Because if you haven't, make sure to do that now. Okay. Oh no, y'all. Dorky Dino forgot to claim her badges, so that means that she is here illegally. So if you happen to stop by her booth at the exhibit hall, make sure to let her know. Shinobi says, call the Twitch cops. Honestly, if anyone's gonna call the Twitch cops, it's gonna be me pronouncing all of these names. Let's just be real here. All right. Sam Palmer. Sam, if you are here, please let us know. Okay, can I just say, anytime I say that, like, Sam, if you're here, let us know. It sounds like I'm running a seance. Doesn't it? Am I wrong here? So it looks like I am running over time. This is not a shock to me. That I'm a talker. So we're gonna call out a few more names and get as many done as we can so we can transition into the next stream. All right. Next up is Michael Reichelson. Michael, if you're here, go ahead and let us know. So we have Sam Palmer, Michael Reichelson, and Cole. Cole, you have come up quite a few times. One lucky dog. All right. Oh, and Cole, you came up again. Now, one of our mods say that we have called out more names than prizes. That is because not everybody is present. So we're still waiting for people, but again, it's one of those things where uh if you're not here, you can't win. So let's keep going. James McNeary. So the last three now were uh Michael Richelson, Cole, and James McNeary. Next up is me. I will put in my preference next to my name so our staff knows what I want if it is still available when it comes my turn. Okay. Then we have Brad called again. So Brad Kelly, if you're here. Hey! Miromoto said that the raffle was rigged. I disagree, especially since I'm the one running it. I get to say, right? That's how that works. Positive. Oh, and it looks like Sherry is here for Brad. So, Sherry, if you want to go ahead and claim those items, he's now won 3 times. Sadar says it's definitely rigged. Sadar, anything that I win would actually benefit you, so Maybe keep your mouth shut. For all of you who don't know, that's my husband. Uh, oh, Muromoto, no need to apologize. All right. Next up, because I've got a few more names to call. I think we've got just a few more prizes left. Sarah Huggins. Which honestly is one of the best last names. I do like Huggins. So Sarah, if you're here, please let us know. Jim McNeary is on his way. Thank you for letting us know, Ninja. Next up is Megan DeReamer. So Megan DeReamer, if you're here, definitely let us know. Now, as prizes are getting claimed, you can definitely see on the Twitch screen that things are getting claimed and becoming unavailable. Oh, perfect. Megan did state that she is here and said so in Discord. So thank you guys so much. All right. I think that might be all of our prizes. I'm going to let our volunteers, I want to call them staff, but unfortunately, none of us get paid to be here. All right, Sarah could not be here today, so we know Sarah Huggins. Yes. So in Discord, Kat, who is our HOR, I'll get to you. Anyway, Kat, who is our HOR organizer, fantastic person, absolutely adore her. Let us know that Sarah Huggins is unavailable. So the person that I said I would get to is Medieval Melody, who, by the way, I mentioned them earlier. I said such lovely things about Clearly Guilty, and here she is saying that it sounds like I'm getting paid in prizes. I just want you to say I only won one. Like, come on now, don't be mean to me. All right. Jim McNeary said that they were available, so that's good. Oh, I think some people are getting put in timeout by our bot. That's fantastic. All right. So next up, to take place of those who are not here, Craig Smith. If you're here, please let us know. Yeah, when I said that we were overlapping one of our other Twitch streams, uh that would be in fact Clearly Guilty. So I bet that might be why Medieval Melody is hanging out in our Twitch chat right now. She is getting ready to perform, and I'm not even kidding. Please, everybody, stick around. It is a show you will not forget. All right, next up, so our last three now: Megan DeReamer, Craig Smith, and our newest one, Nathan Cass. Medieval Melody in our chat just said that Clearly Guilty is very funny. You can trust her. She's part of the band, so they are very funny. And you can't really find a lot of music on Twitch these days. So, you're welcome. She is, I think, trying to say that Clearly Guilty is a gift. I personally would agree that they are a gift. Although Jedi Hagrid, which Jedi Hagrid, might I say, good name, said Clearly Guilty is very sus. So we just need to vote him out. Just vote him right out of there. All right. So next up, we have Carla Blessing. So our last three, just because I know that can help as people are coming in. Craig Smith, Nathan Cass, and Carla Blessing. Someone in our Twitch chat just called me toxic. Can you believe that? Me? How rude. I say I resemble that. I mean resent that. Ugh. Can't even. All right. Things are slowly coming together. I really, really appreciate everybody's patience. I've had a lot of fun doing this. Honestly, this year, especially with our Twitch chat and everybody kind of joking around and playing around, this has been a lot of fun. Uh Sometimes these drawings are just reading off a lot of numbers and it can be um it can be dull. So I'm really glad that I was able to spice it up a little bit. Our thank you, Cooney. Our volunteers are tracking down. Excuse me. Are tracking down all of those who are called. I think we might be good. Brad or Rob, if you want to let me know if I need to keep drawing. Looks like we're still waiting here from a couple of people. I would like to say we're still waiting for Brad to pick his prizes. Or Sherry. Unless he has decided to forego prizes. Don Muni. I think I chased him away because I mentioned St. Louis. I'm sorry. Kelsey Ayers. Alexi did say something. All right, perfect. So it looks like we're going to track down a couple of people. People have said in Discord that they are here. We're just tracking through those. So it looks like everything has been claimed. So that is going to be it for me. We're going to go ahead and transition into the next stream, which, like I said, is Clearly Guilty. So please, please, please stick around. It's going to be a fantastic concert. Make sure to give them as hard of a time as you did me. If you were here, your name was called, and you have not yet picked a prize, please head over onto our Discord where we can reach out to you, confirm your badge number, and move on from there. Thank you guys so much. As always, I just really, really appreciate all of you. You guys are great. Talk to you later. I'm gonna stare you guys awkwardly until I go offline.